Sithobile mthwakazo omuhle siyalamukela njalo kwesinye isiqephu sethu sezindaba umsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio. Namhla kungoLesihlanu zingamashumi 31 kuMfumfu ngomnyaka ka-2025. Indaba lizethulelwa ngikhethiwe Chuma. Kwesihamba phambili namhlanje, uMnangagwa udliwa ekwehluleka kwakhe kutsho uMongameli uChamisa. uMatsibaba Beshanduko uye wabuyela enkantolo namhlanje ukuyafaka isicelo sakhe senkululeko. Ukuthuthuka ngaphansi kukaMnangagwa kuza lentengo ehamba lenkohlakalo kanye lokwephula amalungelo abantu, kusho uMatsibanyika. Ngesikhangele indaba zethu ngokugcweleyo. Umongameli wabantu Advocate Nelson Chamisa uthi umongameli webandla elibusayo lo obusa ngodlakela uEmmerson Mnangagwa usedliwa ekwehluleka kwakhe ngemva kokuba kuye kwacisha etalele ePhalamende ngesikhathi esethula inkulumo yakhe kulizwe. Ephosela emakhasini akhe okuxhumana, umongameli uChamisa uthi sekule Trapa Plus yonke indawo okuyikho ukuveza ukuba ilizwe liphakathi kwenxushunxushu. Umongameli uChamisa uthi inxushunxushu eselizweni ibangelwe ukutshontshwa kokhetho kanye lenkohlakalo eyenziwa ngabantu abasebenza kanye loMnangagwa. Siye sakhuluma lomunye wezakhamizi uTony Shaba osiphe eyakhe imbono mayelana lenkulumo kamongameli uChamisa.
Hello Zimbabwe, hello citizens, Tony Shaba here. What happened during the keynote address of President Mnangagwa is very shameful, and I do really agree with President Chamisa that there is trouble everywhere. There is trouble everywhere. Nothing is moving in well in Zimbabwe, and it's catching up with them. And I believe that it will continue catching up with them in every sphere, in every sector. It will continue catching up with them so that maybe their eyes will open. And what otherwise boggles my mind more is the fact that there are so many people, or there are some people who are still supporting them, especially those from the apostolic sect. They support the president with all these circus, that he's doing. They support him. They say he has to be there until 2030. What is that? The whole president giving a keynote State of the Nation address, and then you hear that there is a power cut. They are now using candles and torches to read the State of the Nation address. A country that is over 47 minerals that can bring revenue in the government coffers, but they cannot manage to have a standby generator so that when there is a power cut, they can continue with the speech, let alone talking to those people who are in authority there by the power utility company that, okay, at this particular time, don't switch off power because there is going to be a very important speech by the president. They couldn't even do that. What kind of incompetence is that? It's very sad and it's very unfortunate, and we don't support such things. We say no to Vision 2030. We say no to Mnangagwa's longevity in power. We say no to dynasty. We say no to having Mnangagwa as an emperor of Zimbabwe. Have him as the king of Zimbabwe. We don't have a king in Zimbabwe. It's not there in the constitution. According to the constitution, a president has to be in power for only 10 years. That's what we've agreed. According to the constitution, that was what was written by the people, which is for the people, which was written there in 2013. People agreed. People agreed. That's the highest document that we respect, that carry the voices of the Zimbabweans. And now they want to mutilate that constitution. They want to destroy it for their own benefits. Look at what is happening to them now. It's very sad. I call upon the Zimbabweans to arise and fight this battle, because we are going nowhere with these guys. We are just going to be going a merry-go-round, going around, thinking we are going somewhere when we are not going anywhere. Even the Bible itself says, if a blind leader leads the blind, you both fall into a ditch. Because when we choose you to be our leader, we are expecting you to lead us to a greater purpose, a greater vision, to a greater tomorrow. We expect our children to be happy. We expect ourselves to be happy. But look, we have to go to other countries to look for work, simply because in Zimbabwe there is no work, and they tell us that it's sanctions. That's nonsense. There is no sanctions in Zimbabwe. But the sanction we have is ZANU-PF and its leadership. That's the sanction that we have in Zimbabwe. We continue to support President Chamisa, and we continue to believe that the 2023 elections have been stolen and something has to be done for there to be another election or maybe a transitional government and reforms so that a new election can be done and a new president can be chosen. Because this one that we have, I don't see us going anywhere. Thank you, Zimbabwe.
Umlandeli omkhulu owaziwayo kaMongameli uNelson Chamisa uMatsibaba Veshanduko uye wabuyela enkantolo namhlanje ukuyalalela isicelo sakhe sebail. uMatsibaba Veshanduko obizo lakhe kunguGodfrey Karembera uboshwe kuviki ephelileyo ngamapholisa lapho esetheswa amacala engikhoyo okuphehla udlame emphakathini. Ake sithole imininingwana ngalokho okuvele enkantolo.
This morning, Matsibaba Veshanduko was back in court today. Unfortunately, his bail application was again postponed to 3 November 2025. Meanwhile, in other cases, Honorable Munyaradzi Kufa Akuti's case was postponed to 21 November. Well, Senator Wongai Tome and others had their trial, which was also postponed to 21 November. Reporting for Citizens Movement Radio, this is Langton Mwanaka.
Ungqongqoshe wezemali kubandla eliphikisayo kanti njalo emela imbizo yetalele ephalamende umhlonitshwa uKhopani Matsibanyika uthi intuthuko le ekhulunywe nguEmmerson Mnangagwa ngesikhathi esethula inkulumo yakhe elizweni iza ngentengo enkulu kakhulu. uMatsibanyika uthi uhulumende uyapheka inombolo kanti njalo ukwenza lokhu ngenkohlakalo lamankampani asebenzisana lohulumende. Uye wasola kakhulu Mnangagwa ngokunika amalungelo okwemba kuzizalwane zeChina endaweni ezizilayo. Ake sizweni umhlonitshwa uMatsibanyika ekhuluma.
Consequently, you also hear that the president also issued the issue of the construction of AI silos across the country. But colleagues, let us be very fair to each other if we want to grow Zimbabwe. How much do those silos cost? What is the normal cost of constructing those silos in the first place, or given what has been obtained from other countries? The same silos with the same architecture were constructed in Zambia. The same silos with the same architecture were constructed in Mozambique. But the difference per each silo is so staggering to the effect that each silo in Zimbabwe has costed $7 million US to construct. And that is outrageous in defiance of logic. We cannot say we are doing well when we are stealing from the same very nation. The president went on to talk about the issue of electricity, to say that Zimbabwe has opened investments in electricity as a country. We have taken on board the independent power producers. But honestly, colleagues, we should understand this fact. Some of these things, they should not be easily talked, because we experience them on a day-to-day life. We spend the bulk of our 24-hour period in darkness, with a lot of 10-hour, 12-hour, 16-hour load shedding. And when we talk about the independent power producers, it is true that government is not opened up the environment to ensure that the independent power producers do their work profitably. It's common cause that the independent power producers are people who are in business. Their intention is to make profit. So they need assurance from government whether government is going to allow them to charge in United States dollars for them to recoup their original investment. This is not happening. And when that so happens, we cannot expect improvement in the generation of power in this country. To make matters worse, government is also not relaxed import requirements for solar generation accessories. Such accessories are still liable to customs duty. Some of the accessories are still liable to VAT on importation. It is our submission that when we want the independent power generation to flourish, we must make sure that the importation of accessories and solar products are VAT exempt, they are customs duty exempt as well. The president went on to talk about he appeared concerned on paper with the manner in which some miners are behaving. He actually indicated that some miners are destroying our cultural heritage and degrading our land. But to me, again, as a rational human being, I need to understand this fact. It defies logic because it is the president himself, alongside alongside Zida, which authorized these Chinese to do that degradation in the first place. They authorized them. They gave them all papers to allow them to go and mine on those sacred shrines of our elders. So to then, for the president to then come and say, we are so concerned, to me it defies logic because it is the president and his cabinet, the executive, which does the running of the country, which actually allows them and gave them licenses, they gave them permits to say you are now authorized to mine in these sacred shrines. You are now authorized to mine in these heritage sites. And for the president to then come on the nation to say, we are concerned, to me, it is actually crocodile tears.
Namhlanje lusuku lwesithathu kule mbhikisho kwele Tanzania eyenziwa ngabantu abasha ngaphansi kogatsha lwe-GMZ lapho bethi umongameli wakulelo lizwe uSamia Suluhu Hassan akaphume esihlalweni njalo kukhululwe bonke ababoshelwe ezepolitiki okugoqela umthungameli webandla eliphikisayo leChadema uThundu Lissu. Bathi bafuna njalo kwesulwe ukhetho lolo belubanjwe ngolwesithathu njengoba belungakhululekanga njalo lungaqhutshwanga ngendlela eqondileyo ngoba abantu bebandla eliphikisayo bebengekho emaphepheni okuvota bevinjwe nguhulumende kaHassan. Intatheli zindaba yethu yomsakazo we-Citizens Movement Radio isiphe imininingwana mayelana ngalolu daba.
Tanzania's post-elections protests against President Samia Suluhu Hassan have intensified into their third day, with violent crashes erupting in major cities including Dar es Salaam, Mwanza, Arusha, and Mbeya, where demonstrators have set fire to properties associated with their supporters, such as Hassan Abdul's hotel businesses owned by Alice-like Finance Minister Mwigulu Nchemba. Opposition leaders claim at least 700 lives have been lost in brutal crackdowns by security forces, though the government dismisses the reports as exaggerated, labeling the incidents as isolated while enforcing a nationwide curfew from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., a communications blackout, and deploying the military to restore calm. In the capital, thousands of defiant young protesters are detained by tear gas and live ammunition have initiated a high-stakes march to State House, demanding immediate electoral reforms and the release of imprisoned opposition figures like Tundu Lissu, as they chant anti-Suluhu slogans and barricade key roads with blazing barricades. President Suluhu's exact location remains unconfirmed, but is believed to be under heavy guard inside the State House in Dar es Salaam, where she has authorized the army's total mobilization and pledged a rapid return to stability, even as reports emerge of some soldiers defecting to join protesters in southern areas. The swelling Gen Z-led uprising, bolstered by international plea for de-escalation from the UN and US, continues unabated, now incorporating cultural boycotts of pro-government figures and spreading to demonstrations in neighboring Kenya, underscoring a profound and widening challenge to her leadership. The protests surrounding the 2025 elections in Tanzania have been marked by violence and repression, but also highlight the determination and resilience of the Tanzanian people in demanding their rights and freedoms. The protests show that Tanzanians are actively engaged in the democratic process and willing to stand up for their rights. The protests have drawn international attention to the human rights situation in Tanzania. The protests have been accompanied by grassroots mobilization, with the citizens using social media and other platforms to organize and express their demands. However, its initial Isinsenjoti acknowledged that the protests have also been marked by violence, arrests, and intimidation, which are concerning developments that need to be addressed. This is Langton Mwanaka reporting for Citizens Movement Radio, CMR.
Ohlaziya ngezepolitiki uJefferson Chitando usexwayise umongameli webandla lezanu PF uEmerson Mnangagwa ukuba ingxushungxushi yezepolitiki eselizweni laseTanzania kumele imvuse njalo alahle inhloso yakhe yokuhlala embusweni ukuze kwedlule isikhathi sakhe sombuso. uChitando uye waxwayisa uMnangagwa ukuba uza kuhlangana lokwenqaba kwabantu lapho efuqa udaba lwakhe luka-2030 kanti njalo kuza kuba lembhikisho ezakuphumelela le ezakwenza ukuba aphume esihlalweni sakhe iloba isikhathi sakhe sokuphuma singakafiki. Ake sizweni uChitando ekhuluma.
Chokutanga chatinofanirwa kudzidza sevana veZimbabwe chinofanirwa kutanga kudzidzwa navaMnangagwa chinofanirwa kudzidzwa nevanhu vekuzanu PF ndechokuti icho vanhu havagoni kugara vakagadzikwa mupoto nguva yose vanohlaka kana vahlaka kukwata kuya kunoita kuti vabude kubva mupoto vachienda panze. Vanhu vokumuTanzania varatidza vega kuti nyika haigoni kuramba ichidzvanyirirwa kuzosvika pakuti vasaziva kwavanoda kuenda. Vanhu vanoziva. Takaona zvinhu zvaakuitika muSADC iko zvino kuti chokutanga kuMozambique kwakaita mademonstrations kwakaita kuratidzira kwaiva nembiri zvikuru nokuda kwesarudzo. Tikabvako tikaenda kuZimbabwe kwakabirwa mavhotsi vanhu vakanyunyuta. Tikabvako tikaenda kuMalawi, tikabvako iko tikura zvekuita kuTanzania. Zvese izvi zvinotaridza kuti kana mutungamiriri asati achatora gwara ravanhu zvinhu zvino vanhu vanosumuka votora masimba avo nokuti mutungamiriri wega wega aripo anofanira kuziva kuti simba raanaro harisi simba rake, isimba rokukwereteswa, isimba rokupiwa navanhu, isimba raakadzvarwa naro navanhu. Kana akatadza kubudisa mhodzi yakanaka vanhu vanopanduka. VaMnangagwa iko zvino vari kutaura nyaya ya2030 iyo yavasina kubvunza vanhu. Vanhu munyika umo muno kutsutsumwa, vanhu muno kugunun'una, vanhu vakatsamwa zvikurusa. Saka vaMnangagwa kana vakada kuramba vane gwara iroro, chatinoziva nekuona ndechekuti icho vanoda kukanda nyika ino mumatope, vanoda kukanda munyika ino kuti muve nekusagadzikana kwakanaka uyezve muve nokushungurudzika. Vanhu munogona kudeuka ropa rakawanda zvikuru kana tikaramba takaita mbibindoga yokuti ngatirambei tichibvarura constitution yeZimbabwe, ngatirambei vaMnangagwa vachitonga vanhu vasingafari, muzvipatara musina mishonga, kuzvikoro kuchitamburwa, mugwagwa kusina, mari mupoketi dzavanhu musina. Saka vaMnangagwa vanofanirwa kunzwisisa vosiya basa kuti vasaisa nyika ino pasvika Tanzania.
Ukushushiswa kwecala lomqondisi wephephandaba le-Independent uFaith Zaba kuqalisile namhlanje enkantolo yaseHarare. uZaba wetheswa amacala okuthethisa umongameli ngemva kokuba kube lodaba olwabhalwayo ukuchothozwa ubuthungameli buka-Emmerson Mnangagwa kanye lokuthatha kwakhe isihlalo sokuba nguchalimana wenhlanganiso ye-SADC. Inhlanganiso yeMNISA kwele Zimbabwe isimemezele ukuba uhulumende akalahle amacala lawa. Ake sizweni komunye wenhlanganiso yeMNISA oseHarare umlondolozi Ndlovu ekhuluma.
Ngiqinisa ukubana unkosikazi Faith Zaba namhlanje uzamiswa emthethwandaba lapho ayetheswa khona icala lokuthethisa umongameli welizwe. Silethemba ukuthi hayi uFaith Zaba uzatholakala engelacala njalo ukuba isisekelo sombuso kakhulu section 61 section 62 isisekelo sombuso ukuzamvikela ukuze angatholakala lecala ngoba siyakhulu ukubana isisekelo sombuso siyavikela into lezi ndaba ekwenzeni umsebenzi wabo isikhathi zonke zingavinjwa loba ngubani, zingaphanyiswa loba ngubani, kodwa ke njalo ke zingela kwesaba, zingela kwethusela.
Inhlanganiso yeZimbabwe Council of Churches iZCC izolo yethule umbiko isola kakhulu ukubhonjwa lokuchiswa kwamahhovisi eSapes Trust kanye lomuzi kaGilbert Bwende phakathi kwayona le iviki. Kunkulumo yabo abayethulileyo, inhlanganiso yeZCC igqugquzele ugatsha lwamapholisa, iZimbabwe Human Rights Commission kanye leZimbabwe Independent Complaints Commission ukuba baphenyisise ngezehlakalo lezi zombili ukuze abenze lokhu babhekane lengalo yomthetho. Inhlanganiso yeZCC iye yaxwayisa uhulumende ukuba akame ukwenza udlame ebantwini njengoba kungcolisa isimo selizwe, kanti njalo bamemezele ukuba abantu kabaxoxisane kusiya phambili. Amapholisa asekuvumile ukuboshwa kwabantu ababili ababandakanyekayo ekubulaweni kasomabhizinisi waseRua uJoseph Mutangantura enyangeni ezimbili ezedlulileyo. Ababili laba nguTariro Mutsamanye oleminyaka engama-34 loDexter oleminyaka engama-31. Laba ababili baboshiwe kanti njalo sokubise inani labantu ababoshiweyo ngesigameko sokubulala lo umlisa sebebahlanu. Ngesibuyele kudaba lwethu obeluhamba phambili, siye saxoxisana lezakhamizi ukuba sizwe imbono yabo mayelana lenkulumo kaMongameli uChamisa lapho abethi uMnangagwa usedliwa ekwehluleka kwakhe. Ake sizweni.
Mashoko ari kutaurwa navaChamisa ekuti mutungamiri weZANU-PF waMnangagwa kutadza kwavo kutonga ndo kuri kuita kuti zvinhu zviite manyama amire nerungu nehupfumi hwenyika yeZimbabwe. Ichokwadi zvavari kutaura izvozvo. Tiri kuzviona kuti mabasa avaMnangagwa ari kuzvirakidza ega kuti vaMnangagwa idea yekutonga nyika yeZimbabwe kana yekutonga utungamiriri hawana ma-qualifications okuva president wenyika, hawana ma-qualifications okuva president wenyika. Dai vaMnangagwa vari munhu vanokoshesa zvido zvevanhu, ungadai vaMnangagwa vari kutonga zvejekerere, vaMnangagwa vari kutonga zvinoachivhwa nevana vemunyika weZimbabwe. Dai vana vari kuwana mabasa, mayouth ari kuenda kumabasa, asi tikuona kuti vaMnangagwa vakungopedzera nguva yavo kupa zvipo kuvanhu, ndo zvinhu zvaakupedza nguva vaMnangagwa vachiita. Saka mashoko aChamisa tinomatsigira zvikuru kuti vari kuona kukanganiswa kuri kuitwa nyika yeZimbabwe kutonga navaMnangagwa, uyezve zvinotirakidza kuti vaMnangagwa havana kana idea yokutonga nyika yeZimbabwe kana kuti utonga hwejekerere. Inyaya yavaMnangagwa iripo inyaya yekuba neshamwari dzavo dzavari chidzana nawo ndo dzavari kukwanisa kutonga. vaMnangagwa tikada kutarisa even bumbiro romutemo ravari kuita sikasika naro kuti vanoda kuchinja bumbiro romutemo, vaMnangagwa ndinoona kuti dambudziko harisi pakuchinja bumbiro romutemo, asi dambudziko riri pana Mnangagwa nebato reZANU-PF idambudziko rokuti vari kudyiwa maelection, vari kudyiwa. Ndosaka muri kunzwa dai kuri kuti vaMnangagwa havadyiwe maelection, what was the use yokuti munochinja constitution? Chii chamunomanikidza vanhu kuti ngatichinjei constitution munoda Mnangagwa vachihwina kandi vari kutonga nyika nokuhwina nokusapotwa nevanhu vemunyika yemuZimbabwe? Saka zvinoreva kuti vaMnangagwa kuti vari kunyadziswa kuti 2018 vaMnangagwa vakadyiwa navaChamisa, 2023 vaMnangagwa vakadyiwa zvakare nezvakanyadzisa navaChamisa. So vari kunatsa kuona kuti handina pandiri kukunda, ndiri kungoita zvokupinda nebackdoor. Saka backdoor ndo riri kunyadzisa bato reZANU-PF because hatione chavanomanikidza vanhu kuti ngatichinjei bumbiro romutemo, ngatitengei maarmy general. Kana muchidiwa nevanhu, what was the use yokuti munongoti kaiwa kana ma5 years akwana vanhu vanongondivhotera ndinongohwina? So what was muri kutyei kuenda kumaelection? Munotyei kuenda kumaelection? Saka Zimbabwe, ende chatinoda kuti titaurana nevana veZimbabwe ndechekuti tarisai zvikuita kuTanzania, tarisai zvikuita kunana Cameroon. Vanhu vari kubuda vachirwira kodzero dzavo, vachirwira nyika yavo, vachirwira kubiwa kwavanoitwa maelection. Asi muZimbabwe tinomirira SADC kuti SADC ngaipindire. Isi takamira tiri kumateresi, SADC ngaipinde, tiri kumateresi. Hakuna nyika inouya neSADC, hakuna nyika inouya neAfrican Union, hakuna nyika inouya neAU. Nyika inouya nesu maZimbabweans tasimuka takabatana, sekubatana kuri kuitira vana vekutanzania vari kurwira kodzero dzavo, vari kurwira vhoti yavo, vari kurwira vhoti yavakavhotera, kana kuti vari kurwira kumbunyikidzwa kwekodzero dzevanhu mutanzania. Ndo zvavari kurwira izvozvo. Thank you very much.
Tsura sei mashoko aPresident Advocate Nelson Chamisa mashoko akanaka chaizvo, ende ndo zvatagara tichitaura munyika ino yeZimbabwe kuti bato reZANU-PF iri kai rakundikana, rakatokundikana kudhara. Saka chiri kuitika ndechekuti sezvo vakundikana kutonga nyika vanhu ava havachadiwe nevanhu. Saka zvavachadiwe nevanhu manje ka kuti wachiite sarudzo dzakachena ka hazvichaite, because wakaita sarudzo dzakachena vanokundwa wobva wabudiswa mupava. That's why muri kuona vachiita sarudzo dzakasviba, vachiuraya vanhu, vachiita zvichizokonzera kuti nyika ino yeZimbabwe manje izoiswa pa-isolation pa-international market, uzitemberwa masanctions chii nezvimwe zvavangodaro. Saka vachamisa kutaura mashoko akanaka kuti utongi hwaMnangagwa hakuna kwauri kutosvitsa. Then nyaya yekuti hanzi 2030 agenda iyi ndo yatoda kutoramba manje 2030 agenda. Dai zvatobvira mhuri yeZimbabwe tapindawo murodhi tichitoratidzira zvichiitika kunana Tanzania kuyoko. Zvichiitika kunana Tanzania kuyoko ndo zvaifanira zvichiitika muno muZimbabwe. Tichiramba kudzvanyirirwa, tichiramba kutongwa neudzvanyiriro hwakashata kudaro. Nditi mukaona manje. Saka isusu taneta, enough is enough. Chatakuda manje ka takutoda kuti zvinozika tichibatana semhuri yeZimbabwe. Tikabatana semhuri yeZimbabwe topinda murodhi toita protest kana kutoita something kana kutoita zvimwe zvinhu. Tibvise hurumende dzese dziri kutidzvanyirira muno muAfrica. Otherwise hakuna kwatiri kuenda. Saka aiwa mashoko avachamisa mashoko akanaka chaizvo. Ndoda kumatenda, ndomatsigira.
Ngesikhangele kwezemidlalo, usodolopha waseMasvingo useqoqe imidlalo yenguqu kusasa enkundleni yeMcheke Stadium ngaphansi kohlelo lwakhe olwaziwa ngokuthi Mayor's Christmas Cheer Fund, le ezakusiza labo abadubekayo kuleli dolopho. Imidlalo le iza kuqala emini enkulu, kanti njalo iza kubona iShine Queens idlala leMcheke Queens. Bese kusithi ngehola lesithathu iWanguma Zotse iza kudlala leMasvingo United ngaphansi kwenkomitsho kaSodolopho. Siye saxoxa loStruggle Nyahunda ukuze asinikeze imininingwana eminingi mayelana ngalolu daba.
This Sunday on the 2nd of November 2025, there's going to be an epic battle that will pit FC Wanguma Zotse versus Masvingo United. This is a charity cup which is earmarked to raise money and funds for the charity under the mayor's banner. Masvingo City Mayor Alec Tabe has initiated this tournament in a bid to raise funds which is going to be channeled towards the underprivileged people, is also going to be channeled towards the widows, is also going to be channeled towards the orphans, is also going to be channeled towards the homeless people. Everyone who falls under the category of the underprivileged people and also the downtrodden people is going to benefit from this fund. This is one of the events that is going to attract many people to come. People are going to pay their dollar for entry, and also the VIPs are going to pay $20 each. The proceeds from this match is going to be shared amongst the members of the vulnerable community, and the mayor will determine how much is going to be channeled towards which institution and which avenues. So we are urging all the people to come in their numbers to come and support this charity cause. We are also urging all the people in Masvingo to come and witness the end of year great derby which pits the Masvingo rivalries, FC Wanguma Zotse and Masvingo United. This is a friendly match. This is a match that is not going to have a winner and that is not going to have a loser. Everyone at the end of the day is going to win because we are going to donate towards the charity. We are going to raise something towards the underprivileged people. We are approaching the festive season. We are approaching the Christmas season. The children must go back to school in January. All the proceeds are going to identify the people in need, are going to identify the children in need. It's also going to identify the homeless people, all their needs and whatever can be channeled towards them to help them. So, as the Secretary General of FC Wanguma Zotse and also the Citizen Movement radio correspondent, I am inviting all the people to come and attend their numbers in order to raise funds towards the charity. I thank you.
Kuza kuba impelaviki ehlasimulisa umzimba lapho kudlalwa imidlalo yeCastlelaga Premier Soccer League lapho kuzavela khona ukuba ngobani abaphumayo kanti njalo ngobani abathatha lesi sicoco. Nansi imidlalo ekhangelelwe ukuba idlalwe ngempelaviki. IDynamos iza kubhekana leBigita Minerals, iTel1 iza kubhekana leGreen Fuel, iMosi yona iza kubhekana leTriangle United, iSimbabora iza kudlala leHighlanders, iManica Diamonds iza kudlala leNgezi Platinum, iKwekwe United yona iza kudlala leScotland, ZPC Kariba iza kubhekana leFC Platinum, iHerentals iza kudlala leYata, bese kusithi iChicken Inn iza kubhekana leCapes United. Ukuziphetha lezi indaba kumsakazo weCitizens Movement Radio nanze bezihamba phambili. Umnangagwa udliwa ekwehluleka kwakhe kusho umongameli uChamisa. uMatsibaba Veshanduko uye wabuyela enkantolo njalo kuyafaka isicelo senkululeko yakhe. Ukuthuthuka ngaphansi kuka-Emmerson Mnangagwa kuza ngentengo ephezulu njengoba kulenkohlakalo lokwephulwa kwamalungelo abantu kusho uMatsibanyika. Siziphetha lapha lezi indaba.